Hello, great farmers. So excited to be back with another informative video that shows the whole process of cropping out melange, that's smoking size fish, from earthen ponds, and very importantly, the tools and equipment that must be available to make the whole process, right, a reality. So, what are those tools? First off, you must have your pumping machine intact, either a brand new one or a very good one to hire. Okay, your suction pipe, your plastic containers that will house the fish to the other facilities where you're going to keep them. Then, what else? Your drag net. Okay, very important because it's the drag net that will crop out your fish from your earthen pond. So, earthen pond can be tasking. Like, I just hope you enjoy the whole process and tell us in the comment section what you think about the earthen pond. If it's something you want to go into, you can always consult us, and we are right here to help you through the journey. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do well to like, share, subscribe, tell people about us. Okay, because we're here building a community, a healthy organic community where everybody is involved. So at this point, we decided to sell our stock at this particular size to one of our old clients who we had contacted, and of course he's a middleman, right? So before moving them out of the ponds, we had contacted him, so he tells us if we can proceed, and that's very important. Please take note of that. You don't just crop out fish from an earthen pond. There must be buyers readily available to pick them up. Okay, so that's what we had to do, and this means it's important to source for your markets before cropping. If you don't have a market for them, please don't even start the whole journey. Don't start the whole process. Okay, so right here we had to hire two more hands to join us in draining our earthen ponds. And as a farmer who is planning on using earthen ponds, please, one equipment you must consider to have is your pumping machine. So if you don't have, please do well to hire one. And it's not just hiring, hire a very functioning pumping machine. Then you can see how my attendant is controlling the suction pipe so water is drained out. And again, one challenge we face when suctioning is the mud. So some earthen ponds can be so murky that the mud entangles with the suction pipe and then blocks the perforated holes, thereby making water difficult to pass through. Alright, so at this juncture, I just want you to enjoy yourself, watch this video to the very end, and if you want to ask those questions, please feel free to ask those questions regarding stocking catfish in earthen ponds, right? You can do heteroclarias, you can do clarias garipinus, that's in pure breed. So whichever one you feel convenient enough for you to do, please come to the comment section and tell us. If you've experienced anything regarding catfish farming in earthen ponds, please do well to tell us as well. Right here, we had to just stop the machine from working to save fuel, number one. And the major reason why we had to stop is because the pond is murky, like we had enough mud. Alright guys, so we are heading to the second pond. Remember, we had to drain water from 3 earthen ponds in one day. Yes, you heard me right, 3 earthen ponds. So we started very early in the morning and we had to just put in energy, put in the hard work to make sure that we finished up before evening of that very day. Remember, when you're draining water from your earthen pond to crop out your fish, it's not an easy peasy task. So you have to deal with the mud, you have to deal with the thatch, that's the weeds, dry weeds especially, that will also want to follow through the suction pipe. So right here, it became much easier, and my attendant had drained out the water, ready for us to move out this fish from the first pond. So I'm taking you back to the first pond, right? I hope you're enjoying this video, guys. I don't want to really talk too much, but I just want you to stay engaged, and I want to keep you up to date with all the activities carried out right here. Then this part is funny because my farmer that the guy who is in charge of the yam farm had to just pull his clothes and was left with his panties, and then he delved into to help us. Now, mind you, this is his first time, so I understand it perfectly. I just had to guide them on how to go about cropping the fish by dragging our drag nets. This net has been with us for ages. So if you want to get your drag nets, please come to the comment section and tell me, especially the newbies, those who want to go into it for the first time. Tell me what you want. Tell me how you want to go about it, because we can deliver right to your location. So this dragnet is very durable, and once we are done, we just wash off. So after engaging them, supervising them, they got the idea, and this is it. We had to just take the fish, all of the fish from the pond, and move them to our tarpaulin facilities and other our tarpaulin facilities and other plastic troughs that we made available, so that our clients will just readily come pick them up. So voila, we are done with this pond. All right, so this is the second pond that we want to crop out our fish from. And before we go ahead, let me just remind you of some factors you need to consider. Do you have fuel? If you don't have fuel, please make ready your fuel, because you need about 7 liters of fuel, and you know the cost of 1 liter of fuel. So come to the comment section and tell me how much fuel it takes you to pump out water that's from your earthen pond. Not just one, we're talking about 3. So how much does it cost you to crop your fish from your earthen pond? Aside that, we had to hire the suction pipe, because guess what? The one we bought to accompany our pumping machine was stolen by somebody I don't know, right? That's a closed chapter, but I'm just bringing it to your notice that once you are a farmer, just get ready for certain things to be done. So we used the fertilized water from the earthen pond to water our yam farm. Remember, I told you we have one of these persons we hired. The guy right in the pond is our yam farmer, so he helped us, although we paid him. And that's another factor to consider. How much do you think we paid these guys, or how much does it cost you to pay people to crop out fish from your farm? It's very important, so you can tell us in the comment section so that other people can learn. Okay, for us, we paid 7,000 naira each, and for the 3 of them, there was 21,000 naira for the labor, just for 1 day. Okay, but it's interesting, because at the end of the day, it's a one-off activity. It's not like we keep paying them every day, or it's accumulated to be paid at the end of the month, right? So after now, we know that they will get paid, or we hire some other people if they are not available after 4, 5, 6 months, right? Or 3 months, as the case may be, depending on what size of fish you want to sell. So right here, these are the fish that we cropped from the first pond and the second pond after draining water. You can see they're moving them to the other facilities I made mention of, the tarpaulin and then the beggar tanks, right? Plastic containers, so plastic tanks rather. So this is the process of cropping our fish, and then at this point we just had to go keep our pumping machine. And please make sure that your pumping machine is well kept, and kept from rain, kept from intense sun. Just get a shade. We have a shade where we keep our pumping machine, and that's why it has lasted for over 5 years. Yeah, you heard me right. So right here, this is our weighing scale. I use the digital weighing scale because it's about the best, if you ask me. it gives you those fractions, and those fractions are part of your profit. Okay, now we had to weigh our fish even before our client came, so that we'll have an idea of the weight. We don't want a situation where we are we are beginning to murmur, we are beginning to complain, we are beginning to have issues regarding loss, regarding back and forth miscalculation. Okay, so as a farmer, you need to be on deck, you need to be on ground. Right here, our client is here with his own containers, and he uses his own containers to weigh, which is not a challenge provided I am on ground. So I zero up my scale, and then I weigh up the weight of his container. And after doing that, I must supervise. So as a farmer, please take note of that. You must supervise everything that has to do with your selling of fish, because this is where your profit, your cost of production, and everything gets involved. This is where they are all tied. They are all tied to the monetary value you get at the end of the day. So I hope you're enjoying the whole process. Right here, I had to step back a bit to make sure that I am seeing everything all clearly, so that we don't have issues. Remember, I said he's been an old farmer, and you can see that's the tricycle waiting for the whole process to be done, and then you go to the market. So he sells to other people, so he's a middleman basically. Now I can encourage you, because from experience I've come to realize that middlemen also make good profits at the end of the day, because they have the market. So if you're not even a farmer, or if you don't have all it takes to become a farmer, you can go into middlemanship, where you source for customers, where you source for end users, and then you sell to them. And even if you're adding 100, 200 naira, at the end of the day, you multiply it, the turnover is massive, right? So catfish business is a profitable venture if only you know how to go about it. Please permit me to introduce myself once again. My name is Mr. Rookie, and I'll always say this: your satisfaction will always come first. We recognize your passion, we understand the experiences you've passed through, but we are here to guide you so that you don't make those mistakes that we made when we started, right? So do well to share this video, tell people about us. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to this channel, okay? And of course, we have loads of information to share with you and to grow and learn together. Bye for now.